HP is fundamentally a technology company, and innovation is the key. Without innovation, we will not continue to grow from the $107 billion company we are into much higher growth in the future. So R&D is not a cost, it is an investment, and we are investing for the future, and so it makes complete sense for HP, especially when the world out there is so paranoid, right? They may be cutting down and so on, and we'll take advantage of this, we'll invest and we create new technologies in the future. The logo says labs to the power of HP. So we are creating technology within labs, but we are going to essentially like 2 to the power of 5, right? Essentially you multiply that so many times. So you are taking labs to the power of HP, means the tremendous HP has this broad range of portfolio of products and services and these 170,000 employees and channel partners and so on. So the research we do within labs, even though we are 600 people, we'll amplify that so many times to the power of HP. And the brackets that you see are essentially, if you see HP's logo, we had the brackets within HP and the brackets. So we just took that, moved it to the right. But it's not quite the same brackets, but essentially keeping that we are part of the same organization, but labs to the power of HP. It's an equation, mathematical equation using brackets and so on to show that it's a scientific lab. Initially, HP Lab started with Palo Alto, then it included Bristol, and we had only 2 locations for a long time. Recently, we have started expanding, and the next was Israel, and then we very recently started moving into India, China, Japan. And the reason we did that is to essentially tap into the tremendous worldwide talent. These people in India would not come to Palo Alto and work for us. They are in India because they want to be in India. So it is a talent pool in those locations. In addition, it is the problems that are local to that region. In fact, the theme for HP Labs India is a very exciting theme called Innovation for the Next Billion Customers, right? I am from India and I can really appreciate some of the problems that India has 23 states, 23 languages, 23 cultures and so on. And the keyboard that you need in India, that the average person in India would use, would not be the QWERTY keyboard. So the researchers in Palo Alto would design the wrong user interfaces, would not be suitable for the Indian market. Our researchers in HP Labs India, they are coming up with this gesture-based keyboard which recognizes that there are certain accents that you cannot actually type in on a keyboard. On a normal keyboard, you have to do escape, control, delete, and F to get that particular character, which is very non-intuitive, right? What they have done is they have come up with very simple ways where it is easier to input those kinds of stuff and other technologies. So the reason we are moving into these international locations is because of talent and because of problems that are relevant to those regions and the emerging markets. Obviously, India, China, Japan, there are huge growth opportunities for HP, the company. It is not about lowering the cost force. It's not worth it. From HP Labs budget, HP moved manufacturing to China because it is cheaper to manufacture products. We did not go to China because it's cheaper. That's not the reason. R&D budget is $150 million for HP Labs, which is 5% of HP's R&D budget of $3.6 billion. But more specifically, what we are doing is we are sharpening the focus of the research in labs. Instead of doing these 150 plus projects where we would not be able to get a lot of high impact out of, we are going to focus on 20 to 30 projects so that we get the best return of investment. Obviously, since we have to transition from 150 to starting 20 to 30, many projects will be eliminated. But we cannot. We don't want to say outside which are being eliminated.